Yep, looks like it's live. Hey guys, it's me, Andrew, again, your favorite Canadian YouTuber, eh? And I'm waiting outside of EB Games a whole hour and a half before the store opens. I actually got here about a half hour ago, but I don't usually do streams like this, so I'm going completely unscripted. I'm good with that sort of thing. So I figured I'd take the time to interact with some of you guys while I wait for the store to open. So, as you probably would have guessed, I'm here to pick up the new Zelda Loftwing Amiibo for the new Skyward Sword HD release, which I had pre-ordered a little while ago as well. I honestly don't know what else to say here. There's a few other people who got here pretty early alongside me. Hey, you guys want to be on camera or not really?
No, thank you. Sorry.
All right. So yes, there are about 7 other people here. We're the early birds. I honestly don't know what else to say here. So far, not many other people here. Oh yeah, we're also next to an ice cream place, which sadly doesn't open until an hour after EB Games, which is too bad, because I actually kind of want to enjoy a nice frozen treat while I wait.
That scares me.
What scares you?
He says don't look, like at the time.
Don't look at what?
The time.
Oh yeah, no, don't do that. That would be just disappointing.
I looked a little while back and I was like, how is it this early?
Yeah.
I feel like I've been here for hours.
Hey,
That's
hey,
awesome.
you work at EB Games, right?
You
I prefer,
can't,
yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I prefer not, my man. Sorry about that.
Oh, no camera?
No, well it's.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't. Don't worry. As far as I know, the camera didn't catch you, or at least I don't think
no,
it did.
It's fine. It's just I prefer not. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's just my preference.
All right. So. All right. So. All right. I'll try not to get the camera in focus on you guys, but as far as I know, I'm the fourth one here, fourth in line. So I don't know how many amiibos will be in stock, but at least there's enough for most of us here, as far as I'm aware. But this line is really going to pile up, that's for sure. This is only one of the biggest Zelda releases in quite a while, so it's understandable. Hey. And unfortunately, you can't pre-order amiibos, so your only chance of getting one is to either pre-order it on another website or to be as early as humanly possible in line at the store, which I was. Oh, I see we got one person in the chat here. Who's here?
I'd be too scared to be gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like with this, that's why I came so early.
I arrived so early.
Why am I here?
Oh, was the live chat not turned on before?
Oh, man.
Sorry, am I too close? Hey, one thing I find a little strange here is that even though restrictions have been heavily eased, I prefer to still keep the mask on, just for precautionary reasons. Strangely enough, there are only like 3 people in this line wearing masks, including me. Oh, should I not have said that? I'm sorry. Sometimes I say something I don't intend to, and I'm afraid it might get me in trouble or something.
I just need to get this and go back home and get some coffee and food.
Yeah. I woke up at like 6:55 a.m. and I got here at about 8:05, I think.
Like I was playing Wolfenstein.
So
I'm trying to 100% complete the whole series.
Hey,
And,
Wolfenstein, huh?
I
That's
was
interesting.
grinding it,
Yeah.
and then it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, why the fuck would I go to bed now? I'm like, I'm leaving in
Yeah,
3
exactly.
hours.
There's no
I'm like-
point. There's
so I'm
no
like,
point.
might as well just have another coffee.
Yeah, that's an interesting topic right there. Tell us more.
I'd prefer not, my man.
Well, things are going to get a little bit boring here, unless there's anyone in the chat to interact with. Nobody's saying anything so far. I figured, why don't we all join in and have something interesting to say. Yeah, the Wolfenstein thing is actually pretty interesting. You want to say more?
It's a good game.
Yeah, it's like
Highly recommend it.
it's
Highly
like
recommend
it's like one of the it's like one of the granddaddies of first-person shooters. Like really paved the way for like true classics like Doom and whatnot. Right, I think it was made by the same developer. Oh, that was probably obvious. Anyway, I brought a Nintendo 3DS here in case I need something to do while I wait. Hey, for those of you in the chat, is there a volume inconsistency? Because I know that sometimes when I go live, sometimes the volume kind of like shifts a bit. Sometimes it's way too quiet and you have to turn it all the way up, and sometimes it suddenly gets really loud and you have to turn it back down again. It's kind of a pain. I don't know for sure until after the stream's over and I rewatch the stream.
They post the night before, they'll say, I got these, they won't say how many stock, and then
Yeah,
like if you
definitely.
call in and ask if they have any more, they won't answer.
Oh.
But they don't say.
So
Yeah, it's like
So, who's on the stream so far? Pookie Bear.
It's just because, like, you know, if you're in line or something. Like,
Oh, only happens when I'm gaming? Okay. That's a bit strange, but okay. Well, thankfully, I don't have to point my phone camera in front of the TV anymore, because I got a capture card now. So you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Are you picking up the game too?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. See, like, I'm only getting the controllers and the amiibo
Yeah.
because I mean I can pick it up anytime.
Yep.
So like, I just want to grab it, like, you know, head back home,
Yeah.
like just.
Hey,
The what,
Um,
sorry?
I'm actually a little bit
The
nervous
baseball
now because
cases? Yeah.
not sure.
See, I never
I
played
am
Skyward Sword 'cause I hated joint the
motion
yeah, I
the,
hated it.
the motion
I
controls.
couldn't stand it.
I never played the original Skyward Sword, but I heard the motion controls were quite infuriating. But I heard that this definitely vastly improved them, and the button controls are definitely what got me interested, because I heard that those were like a major improvement, and I definitely prefer button-only
Yeah,
controls over
exactly.
motion controls anyway, that's just me.
Okay. So it's
Thoughts on the AVGN Shrek review?
yeah, I heard
Yeah.
they were terrible to this.
Yeah, that's.
So, Barney the Kako Demon, interesting question.
Okay.
Hmm. I will say this though,
Now,
it's
this one,
That's interesting.
it wasn't a bad episode, just a very different one from
you have the
usual.
option not
I
to
know
use
that
the motion,
I
right?
know that James likes to experiment with different things, and rather than just doing the same thing over and over again, that would just get bland over time. He likes to experiment, try new things. This is definitely new for sure. I definitely wasn't expecting
When it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you don't want to sit there.
I
and
def
like,
I
oh,
definitely
yes,
wasn't
yeah.
expecting a Wicker Man parody. That was
That's the
pretty
problem,
clever
right?
actually. It was an interesting episode, I'll say that. Definitely
But I own
unexpected.
it, don't get me wrong, I own it with the gold joystick or the gold remote and everything.
I'm gonna be honest here. I have no clue who any of these people are, so
I think
excuse.
that'd be. I think it'd be pretty cool though to try. I haven't played the original.
Yeah.
To play it like with the thing, but I agree with you.
Yeah,
2 in the morning, I'm
yeah,
not.
no, exactly. I'm not.
I'm not going ham.
How do I display the chat?
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't really do more of a special edition.
I got a funny joke episode. Forrest Gump versus Left and Right Pong. Hilarious.
Yeah.
There's another episode I saw here, but I can't see where it was.
Yeah.
How do I get the chat back up?
Really, eh?
I saw another message here before, but I can't tell where it is.
That's crazy. See, and you're like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why? That's still. You gonna jump on it as soon as you get home?
There's another chat message I saw here before, but it scrolled by and disappeared. I really wish the chat didn't work that way. I wish the messages would just stay on screen. Maybe I'll see it later. I don't know.
Same thing. Later tonight. Get it now, so it's I have everything, and then.
I guess I can't do that. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for, because I don't know if this is going to like drain my entire battery or
I
not.
didn't think I would, but I hit Billow and I was there like, thank God. But then I jumped out of bed.
Good question. That would be interesting. Like if Drew Pickles was in Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl, like that would actually be hilarious. I think it's more likely that a more iconic Rugrats character like Tommy or Angelica would probably be in the game, but if Drew Pickles was in there, that'd be awesome and hilarious. Since when did Skylanders have motion controls? I don't think they did. I'm not sure. The only thing I can remember is that the Wii version of Skylanders Superchargers Racing, if you're holding a Wii remote, you do have to turn and tilt the controller very similarly to Mario Kart Wii. As a matter of fact, What?
And like, I got like a Vectrex. It's like this old console from the 80s, and it's like a VHS
Sorry about
type
that.
thing, and it cost me like.
Because I remember I played Superchargers Racing over at a friend's house, and when I got to one of the flying races, I had to tilt the controller up and down to move up and down and left and right to steer. Sorry about that flinch there. I thought I saw a wasp. Yeah, not sure if anyone here knows this, but I am like deadly terrified of wasps. Matter of fact, I'm actually quite nervous right now. I just hope to God that they didn't build a nest here or anything, and in any of these crevices up here. Not sure if you can see them. Hold on, let me just, like you see all these things here, like all these gutter-like crevices. I'm just hoping to God there are no wasp nests or anything under here. That would suck. Hey, do you usually check around here for wasp nests?
No.
It's not horrible. I mean, at least it's close to within the hour.
Yeah, because that's pretty much my biggest worry when sitting here. In fact, other than social distancing, of course, just worried that I'll run into a wasp nest that's built somewhere here.
Yeah, you do that. I hold your spot, my man. Don't you worry.
Yeah, you're cool, man.
Right.
It's only that Call of Duty crowd you gotta watch out for.
I can never get into Warzone. Like I can't get into Warzone. Like I like some battle royales, but like
You know, I heard
it's
that.
hardcore, like mega hardcore. Like and it's like people are so sweaty and toxic.
Hey, like Call of Duty Warzone. I think Toys for Bob is developing that.
Legend of Zelda. We're nerding out. Care to
Hey,
join us?
didn't Toys for Bob? Aren't they working on Call of Duty Warzone? I heard a lot of fans of Spyro and Crash Bandicoot were pretty ticked at that. Like they're afraid that they're going to be like locked in that position now and never go back to making one of the other games.
Everything like Activision
And
was
considering that,
kinda like Call of Duty.
considering that Toys for Bob was also the main developer of the Skylander series, which can be a little worrisome for a lot of fans of the old series, hoping that'll make a comeback.
The only battle royale I play right now is Hunt Showdown. Do you know that?
Although I don't know if that's entirely the case or not. I heard some things that the worry might just be hype.
Just PlayStation? Definitely.
Not
get
sure if I'm
Hunt
running that right.
Showdown. I mean,
Good.
do you play online at
Yeah,
all?
oh yeah.
Oh wait, what are you playing? What are you playing?
It varies. Like I don't know. A couple days ago I was playing Mario.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I gotta sit down.
Absolutely.
Ay.
Wait, what do you play online on PlayStation?
What did I play last? It was Call of Duty last.
Okay.
Or NHL.
Okay,
Right?
okay,
I
sweet.
like to play the pickup games. Like
Yeah.
you go online's quick, in
Yep.
and out, right? Type of thing. But yeah, I think NHL was a lot.
Yeah, Skylander's comeback would be awesome. That's
It's
for sure.
I don't know. It's like Old West. It's kind of unique.
Oh,
it's
okay, okay.
like every bullet you actually have to pump out. It's like
Really?
revolvers, like bolt action. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
like realistic gun
Yeah, that'd be
physics.
cool.
Like
Interesting.
you step on a piece of glass,
Yeah.
like you'll hear it,
Oh,
or you'd set off crows or something like that. And like it's
Yeah.
really unique because
That's good. No, that's good.
permadeath too. So if you die, you lose everything on that character.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's unique. I like it. I like it.
No, it's.
Out of battle royales, that's kind of why I was kind of branching off. It's
Yeah.
just out of battle royales, that's probably it.
Call of Duty. The problem with that is the
Eh.
same thing every time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
that's-
most common
They
complaint
don't
I hear
care
about the
what
game.
It's just
Yeah.
like I gotta get it out this time frame. I got a year. That's
Yeah.
it.
And I mean, you're exactly right.
That's all they care.
You're exactly right.
The
blob
from mutant
The unique- also, like, when you go into the
Not
map,
really
there's two
familiar
demons.
with
You have
either of
to
those
kill the
games, so I don't know what
demons.
to say to you,
Somebody
Barney the
kill
Caco Demon.
grab a bounty.
Yeah.
Everybody can see where you are on the map, and then you have to escape. So I mean, it is the exact same thing every time, but it's just so stressful.
Yeah, it was different. Bolt action makes
Gives
the
you
magic.
anxiety.
Yeah, it's more of an element. Yeah, Call of Duty. They,
It's dropped off over
it
the last
has.
few
It
years.
really. Like I don't get me wrong. I buy it every time.
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
too.
Oh, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
But I pick it up, for a little bit here and there.
So
Yeah,
how you guys
that's the
doing?
thing. It's like you buy it every year
Yeah.
because you've been a fan for so long,
Exactly.
and then it's just been getting worse and worse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Like Call of Duty Warzone was too
I'm-
much for me. And Call of Duty Cold War.
I
like,
don't have enough
Cold
hands,
War,
so I'm just gonna leave those there.
I
Hopefully
tried
I
it,
don't
but
forget
no.
them.
Yeah, I got a few prestiges, but it's
Yeah.
like they tried to make it so fast paced
Yeah.
that they just made it so hectic. It's like
exactly. Yeah.
it's too much. It's like people are just jumping around.
Oh,
It's
so
like,
yeah,
it's
we're
all-
right above an ice cream place.
Like Advanced Warfare, like everybody hates.
Could really go
Advanced
for one of
Warfare.
those right now,
Like,
actually.
I love Advanced Warfare.
Really, eh?
Because it was like the first Call of Duty to like do the future shit.
Yeah,
And like I
that's-
like the movements.
Yeah.
That's not too much.
Yeah.
Like that's not too
I think
fast
that's
paced.
what people hate.
Hey,
Yeah.
They,
Hey,
they just they didn't want that. I guess.
Hey,
yeah, and that's
what?
fair. Totally fair.
Yeah.
But with Warzone or Cold War, it's
I don't
It's
really
just
know
like you're running
anything
on a
about
clock.
Cyberpunk 2077
Like,
aside from
you're
Angry
sliding
Joe's
around,
review.
running around, it's too much.
I don't know that much about Cyberpunk 2077, so I don't know what to tell you guys.
I think that was it. I was like,
Yeah.
no.
I played a little bit of multiplayer, just with the boys and stuff. Beat the campaign like I always do. Like
Yeah,
that's what you gotta do. And then I stopped.
Yeah, it's a shame. They really need to take the year off. And
So,
just
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
polish that up.
Yeah,
it's the same thing all the time.
Exactly. And
I
they
will
just
say
need to,
this, though,
rethink it. Like,
I tried a Call of Duty
Like,
game
instead of
once.
doing,
It was
like,
okay.
Just a new game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like
exactly.
something to toss out to the market. Like they should really take a look at like Black Ops 2, Black Ops
Black
1.
Ops, they were my favorites.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
classics, right?
Yeah.
And then go like off of that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, yeah, go on. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say they just don't care. Every year they just want to put out the same stupid.
Hey,
Like you can like it, like like if you
Oh
like
yeah,
it,
no,
no
I
problem.
watch people do.
It's just like I don't know, coming from like Cold or Modern
Yeah.
Warfare, you know what I mean? Like the classics, the
Yep.
old like
Oh,
early
yeah,
2000s. To this, it's just night and day.
Yeah,
Oh.
100%.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
that's-
Pookie Bear. I played Halo a couple times, but couldn't really get into it.
But
Well,
I don't know.
I'll say this,
Fortnite kinda
though.
pushed them, that's why you
This
got
is a bit of a
Battle
toxic
Royale,
discussion, but
Yeah,
I, for one, actually prefer Halo over Call of Duty.
And it's
I
good that,
played a
like,
Call of Duty game
I don't
once.
play
It was
Fortnite, like,
okay, but doesn't have that same feel as
I'm
Halo.
not a fan.
No, neither am I.
Although I still definitely prefer Doom over those two. That's for sure. Like in my opinion, Doom was always been the
When it
one of the
was,
greatest FPS
Survivor
series.
or whatever, where it
yeah.
was like,
Definitely has much greater
completely
appeal
different
than
game Bombed.
Yeah.
than
And
Call
then
of
when
Duty
they
for
switched
sure.
it, They took down the
And
servers.
arguably more than
And then I'm
Halo.
like, I just
But I'm not
spent,
going to get into that
like,
toxic
$70
discussion.
or
I usually
like
prefer to
$60
avoid
for your
drama-inducing
game.
controversial
Yeah.
discussions.
And then
So
they completely took down the servers.
I didn't even know that.
They only offered refunds for like digital
Interesting.
purchases. So I'm like,
Crypto, you mean like
are you
Crypto the
serious? I'm
alien
like,
dog?
Like I buy your game and then like 2 months later it's
The
like
super
off
dog?
the market. Yeah, that irked me. And then
Oh, sorry,
just like
my legs were
sometimes for
shaking.
TV,
I was resting
it's
my
just
hands.
the
I
way
didn't
it
mean.
plays, like-
Yeah, listen, it looks good. I played a couple times.
Yeah. I gave it a try.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, two cartoons.
Yeah.
Like, that was my problem. But I mean, it's a good game. It makes a lot
Oh,
of sense.
Destroy All
it's super
Humans.
popular,
Okay.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean? And it's great for the younger audience, like
Yeah.
getting them into games and stuff. So
Oh yeah.
But
my
yeah.
Hey,
kid plays it.
hey, do you
I
guys?
like a little bit more. Just one sec. I like a little bit more like hardcore. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly.
Hey.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what Call of Duty is. But
More intense.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
Fortnite's more kiddie.
Yeah, exactly.
I was never really into Fortnite because, like, I remember I was in high school, like, everyone was talking about it. It got on my nerves so much. Like, everyone was talking about Fortnite. Everyone was talking about how it's the best game ever and whatnot. It drove me crazy. Like,
Good for the
and you know what? When I heard it was coming to the Switch for free, I decided to try it. It was an okay game. Like, I didn't think it was as good as everyone makes it out to be. Like, it's not a gift from God or anything like that. Just an okay game. Like, it's definitely not as good as Team Fortress 2. That's for sure. You ever play Team Fortress 2?
2 is going down in flames.
Yeah.
Let's not get into that.
Well, I mean, like hackers are trying to take down Titanfall. They took down Titanfall 1, so now they're trying to take down Titanfall 2. They basically got all the accounts for the big streamers.
Yeah.
They can't log in or can't play, and they're doing it to TF2 now. So
You know, somebody
it's
somebody tried to hack my Steam account once, but they failed.
oh, it's crazy. But yeah,
Fairly recently, actually.
I know, right? Like it's like, and they're still selling it. That's the big thing. It's because they're getting in a lot of trouble because like
It's
they're
actually
still selling the
it was
game.
actually kind of
but it's
scary when it
unplayable.
happened.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What about Cyberpunk? They ever fix that yet?
Oh, that game sucks.
Yeah.
I hate that game with a passion.
I didn't even pick it up. I was laughing at everything.
You hate it more than
Yeah.
Fallout 76?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had to give you an example, like the perfect way I describe it is it's 2020 Skyrim.
Really, eh?
Buggy as crap, but for some reason this time, no one was happy with it.
But did
Hey,
they ever fix it though?
When an enemy T-pose in midair,
Yeah.
Hey.
it's hilarious.
I'll say this much. I wasn't really into the Fallout 77 hype. I mean Cyberpunk 2077.
But no, Cyberpunk's way too much. Like They put way too much into the game and then completely failed.
But does it even work on normal PS4 yet?
You can't blame them. They didn't want to release the game. They got pressured and forced into doing it. I will never hold that game against CD Projekt Red. It's not their fault.
It's like they should have just not released the Xbox One and the PS4 version because when they released it and it was unplayable.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
couldn't
was
play
it was genuinely unplayable, and they released it, and that's what bugs me.
Just like Fallout 76, right?
Yeah, when I got
Hey,
it
did
on
anybody here
Series
get
X,
Fallout
it was
76?
Still like a little bit.
That's what I'm curious to know.
I have a 2080 Super. Unless unreleased, unless you had a 3000 series GPU, the game
I have no clue.
Bro, like my car would just completely like fly around.
Unusual ideas.
No, my wife, that's her favorite. That.
Hey, out of curiosity, did you? Hey, what's your name? Hey, did you?
Also, there was that glitch.
Out of curiosity, did any of you guys ever get Fallout 76?
Yeah, like that. I mean, like
Like that was a complete disaster from what I've seen.
it's just
Probably, I'd argue probably even worse than Cyberpunk. At least Cyberpunk, like it has a lot of technical flaws, but I heard it was actually the game itself when it actually functions actually good.
20 slots for all different augments, and then it's
From
just
what
like,
Angry Joe describes, at least.
the encounters don't seem meaningful. Like when you drive by, it's like those little missions or something. It's like doing them, like, it's like sure you get
Hey,
money and stuff like that,
hey-
but it's just not as fun as like
Hey, excuse me.
you said Skyrim or something was like. So, but yeah,
I wouldn't pick it up personally.
No?
just personally, like
That's why I didn't. I was like, I figured it was like No Man's Sky. A couple
I
years.
got like
Oh.
10 hours.
Oh yeah, No Man's Sky. Like, have you ever seen that video by the Internet Historian, the Engoodening of No Man's Sky?
I just know that it was.
See, like my buddy was playing it, and he was like, just give it
Actually, No Man's Sky is one of the greatest comeback stories in video game history. Like, look up a video called The Engoodening of No Man's Sky by Internet Historian. It is legendary. You won't believe the kind of stuff that happened there. It's incredible. Like,
I love Keanu Reeves.
you'd be
Everything in the
surprised.
game's sweet.
Yeah, no, that was like my wife was into it. I just didn't care for No Man's Sky.
Did you play Fallout 76?
Nope, that thing's been scrapped too.
Yeah, Johnny's over here.
Well, at least I finally got an answer on that. I was waiting forever for someone to answer that.
No.
He's gonna be in the Matrix again, so.
Oh, hey, Infinite the Jackal King. What's up? Just finished your job? Nice. I'm just here waiting for EB Games to open so I can get the early bird pick of the new Loftwing amiibos for Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
I think Kirby, like, always
Um,
wanted the Rock. I hate the Rock. I
So
despise the
I'm
Rock.
here with 8 other people in line, probably like a whole hour before the store opens. I was like close. Yeah. Interesting.
Bro, that's what I was about to say. Like skyscraper central intelligence. Like,
Yeah, EB Games.
barbarian, like,
Yeah, I'm here waiting for the. Yeah. Hey, so Infinite. Out of curiosity, are you Canadian or American or something else?
it's so stupid. It's like what?
Because obviously I'm obviously Canadian, and EB Games is basically like the Canadian equivalent of GameStop. I know it was its own store at one point until it was eventually bought out by GameStop or something, and then it eventually became the Canadian division exclusively.
I know. It's
I don't think I've ever. I think at one time I've seen a GameStop in somewhere close to Canada at least. But as far as I know, like it's always been EB Games
like cool. It's a movie.
in Canada.
Stuff like that.
I think it's also in Australia too. Apparently, I heard that there are quite a few things that people seem to confuse between Canada and Australia. Like there's this weird, like when Markiplier reviewed Canadian candy, he got this thing called Tim Tams. He thought we're Canadian, but I think they're actually Australian. It's weird.
I respect that.
He thinks two very different countries would be so constantly confused for one another in different cases.
I couldn't do it.
They offered the green screen. They said, no, we're going to the tower.
Yeah,
We're just like,
He commits.
Oh.
but I had to have it. Oh, I gotta have it.
I would not have been able to do that. Like,
No way.
Hey, do you guys mind that because I'm streaming, I'm kind of recording everything everyone's saying? Do you mind?
What's up?
because I'm live streaming, I'm kind of like, it's kind of like recording everything everybody's saying right now. Do you mind?
I can't promise anything. But I'll try my best.
No, I mean, I just don't want to record other people's conversations without their permission, though it's kind of too late. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind that this is picking up everybody's conversation surrounding me? Like, it's the camera's not facing anyone, just me, but all my viewers can hear everything everyone's saying here. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
I don't really care. No.
All right, just want to make sure because I didn't want to like film in on other people's conversations intentionally. All right, hope to see you later, Infinite. Let me know when you get a chance to see that video I made with Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. I hope to see you again later. See ya. Oh yeah, that's what I've been waiting for too. The new SSD external storage expansions for the PS5. I've been waiting forever for those. I heard rumors that they're planning to come later this month. All I know is that they said they're coming out this summer, but I don't know exactly when. I think I heard rumors saying that they're planning on releasing them like maybe on the 21st, but I'm not sure if that's confirmed or just a rumor.
I never heard anything.
Hey, would you have those at EB Games, or is it more of a Best Buy thing?
Probably Best Buy thing. From what I've gathered.
Yeah, it'd be a Best Buy thing.
I just hope people don't clear out those like crazy. I'm sure they probably will. I'll say this much: even if they're expensive as heck, I'm still gonna get one because I need the storage expansion. Like my storage space is so overcrowded. I have to keep constantly deleting and re-downloading other games to make space over and over again. It's so frustrating. Like my dad tells me, "Hey, just stop buying new games." And I keep saying, even if I don't buy more games, like the games I already own will keep expanding via patches and DLC and whatnot and keep inflating over time.
Are you picking up an amiibo today?
Yeah, I am.
Are you picking up an amiibo? No.
Oh, do you
Not really.
do you work here?
No. Are you picking up an amiibo today?
Yeah, plan on.
Are you picking up an
He works here.
Are you picking up? Fuck.
Yeah.
Shot, man. Just line up. You never know. They might have
Yeah, it's like
18 of them or something.
yeah, like you got to be really.
Because they made it a main function, I hope that they make more amiibos than.
Wait, are you just telling me I need to back or
Yeah.
I will say this
Line
though.
up, man. Like,
I hope
you know what I mean?
I really hope.
I'm sure they'll make more
Oh,
amiibos.
well, let's pray and hope there's enough for all of us here.
Joy-Cons for one thing.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, Joy-Cons.
Why do I sound like the Joker? I laughed harder than I probably should have at that.
Sounds like everyone's here to like pick up the physical game and maybe the pre-order that came with it. The pre-order bonus.
I'm not taking a game.
The pre-order bonus for this game here is basically a bunch of art cards. They're okay, but a bit of a downgrade compared to other pre-order bonuses they've had before, like the Golden Mario coin and the Guardian keychain for Age of Calamity. Those were awesome. Hey, once again, because I'm live streaming, everything everyone's saying here is being picked up on camera. So, do you guys mind, or would you prefer I don't record everyone's conversations? It's
Yeah, it's fine for me.
all right. Just wanted to make sure of that.
Still got an hour left.
I was about to say it's strangely quiet here all of a sudden.
Wonder if any more people are gonna
Food
show
mascot free for all. Interesting. Food
I'm surprised it's all this.
food mascot free for all.
I was
Like,
getting ready
if
to
you guys
go,
don't know what I'm
jump in
talking
line
about,
and all that,
When I was coming around the corner, I go
people
inside,
are.
I'll be like,
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, people were giving me ideas in the chat for my Versus series, Show Off Showdown. Like I do a Versus series on YouTube called Show Off Showdown. It's part of the Versus videos genre. Cause are you familiar with shows like Death Battle or Cartoon Fight Club on YouTube?
Yep.
I do a series that's very similar to that called Show Off Showdown. I do some rather unique matchups sometimes. Like if you know how it works, it's kind of like Deadliest Warrior with fictional characters. Take two fictional characters, do research and analysis on them, then you make them fight and explain how and why one of them beats the other based on facts and statistics. And that's the best I can sum it up. If you want to see, if you wanted to see any two fictional characters from anywhere fight each other, who would they be? It could be literally anyone. Like say Mario versus Sonic or Goku versus Superman, or something more unique or unusual, something people don't usually think of if you want.
I'm drawing a blank.
Me too.
I'm actually working on a really big episode coming soon called the Toys to Life Battle Royale. Basically, 6 different characters representing 6 different Toys to Life series going at it in a 6-way battle royale. The Spyro representing Skylanders, Mario representing Amiibos, Mr. Incredible representing Disney Infinity, Lego Batman representing Lego Dimensions, Fox McCloud representing Starlink, and Cora the Mari representing Lightseekers, which not many people remember. What do you guys think of that? In fact, I'm actually doing a sort of a collaboration / contest where different people are joining in. When I ab-lib, it doesn't come out as right. I usually go scripted with these sort of things. Basically, it's a collaboration project. Tons of people are coming together, and we're all playing a part in this to make it as awesome as it can be. As far as I know, we've got several different researchers for different characters, so I know it's going to turn out great. And I'm also planning on having hopefully multiple animators, but so far it's just me and Speedster X. He's a pretty good animator. So far, I think the more variety, the better. I will say this, though. At first, it was going to be difficult to animate Cora the Mari, since at first there are no sprites or MMD models of her, and the original thing I was planning on doing was to do like a stop motion video with my Cora the Mari figure and this and the Spyro figure I have. That's probably going to come out looking ridiculous. Although thankfully I probably won't have to do that because a little while ago I actually commissioned a Cora the Mari MMD model from SAB64 on DeviantArt. He makes really good MMD model renders. So yes, I found a model of Cora the Mari from Lightseekers, and I commissioned it for about $5-ish. And I think later this month it'll be out, and I'll be animating with it. I'm actually starting to ramble on different things here, aren't I? It's getting random, sorry. You guys probably don't even care. My voice box is getting a little exhausted here. So the stream has lasted for about half an hour so far, approximately 32 minutes and 10 seconds. Hey, what time is it?
9:07.
So we got less than an hour till the store opens. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming that long, or if I'm just going to turn it off, or if the battery's going to die before then. Or if my cellular data is going to get all used up. I don't know. Thankfully, I have a 20 gigabyte plan, so it's hopefully not going to be...
Yeah, it's just like, I was just off. Like, this is just like part-time for me. I'm the head host at Casino Ajax. I'm part-time supervisor. So.
You guys go
Oh, you work at a casino? Nice.
Things like limited capacity or 50% or something?
Yeah, like, they sent out shit for people to come back and all that, and they just have limited, like, people right now. So, I'm not going back right now, but when things start picking up a little bit more, I'm heading back there for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 50% capacity or something like that.
Yeah, and with the casinos, it's like, they don't really want to bring everybody back for 50%, because, like...
It costs too much to run the place.
Right? I mean, like, you have everybody in the food, you got all the
Muppets Free for All. Interesting.
Electrical bill.
Yeah, so I'm probably not going to be back for a little while. This is just in the meantime for me. Like,
Plus the handling of all that money and stuff is probably a bit of a health risk. I'm not sure how it works.
Why?
Because all those poker chips, the people are constantly touching them all the time. I don't know how much of a health risk that is with the COVID thing going on in casinos.
Sure, it'll be fine.
I didn't catch your name right, but you watch hockey, right?
Like, do people need to wear like plastic gloves at the casino when handling chips and stuff?
we don't have any live games in my casino.
Yeah, Ajax doesn't have like
No.
Ah, okay. I'm probably thinking of something else.
Port Perry.
I think I'm thinking more of the Niagara Falls casino place. Where, I forget what it's called.
I doubt someone's gonna get COVID off the poker.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
COVID sticks to surfaces, and it's very contagious. You can catch it pretty easily, or at least back when it was like outbroken, you could. I'm not entirely familiar with how it works, but I heard that it can be contracted rather. It was contracted rather easily when it was very widespread.
I remember you coming in all the time. say when I saw you, I was like, I know that guy. I was like he comes in here all the time.
I applied for them.
Oh yeah, did you?
Yeah, I got my resume in. So hopefully sometime, maybe around Christmas or something, when things get more active, maybe they'll take a look at my resume again.
It's not easy, man.
I know. I know it's not.
I mean, I got lucky. Like I literally just came in.
Nah,
Asked if
I've been looking for a part. Sometimes I've been thinking about getting a part-time job, but that hasn't been easy. Plus, with my college going on, it's a bit of a packed-up schedule. And that with plus being working on YouTube videos and whatnot, and playing lots of games, I'm pretty busy most of the time. I'll say this though, I used to have a job. I used to work at a restaurant until I got laid off. I mean, I didn't get fired or anything. My boss sold the restaurant, and the new owner hired his own personal staff, so all of the old employees got laid off. That was quite a while ago. That was before the COVID outbreak. I'm not sure if that's partially a blessing in disguise or not. All right, we got 3 people in the chat here. Who's here? Got anything to say? So you guys want to talk about anything else, or do you think I should just wrap it up? I've been streaming for over 36 minutes now, and I'm starting to feel a little burnt out here. Unless we got something else to talk about, then I guess I might as well just end the stream here. I wasn't really planning on streaming for an entire hour and a half. I thought I saw Wasp. There was?
It's gone now.
I don't want to make a scene on camera or in public, or both. Yeah, because I am deadly terrified of wasps. I've been afraid of them for most of my life, and for good reasons. Yeah, especially I heard with the new invasive murder hornets that came to North America during the time of outbreak. Yeah, like I've known about them. What I plan on getting EB games might be kind of obvious, but I pre-ordered a copy of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, and I'm got here as early as possible so I can get first pick of the new Loftwing amiibo. There are 3 other people who came before me, so I'm 4th in line. Hopefully there's enough for everyone. Well, bees, those are important for the environment, you know, and you know what they say, they don't bother you if you don't bother them, but with wasps, anything goes. They're much more unpredictable. Sometimes they're so aggressive they'll sting you for no reason, though it's always inconsistent. I've known about them since before they were deemed murder hornets when they came to North America. The Japanese giant hornets, I've known about them for quite a while, for years. Like, have any of you seen those videos by Coyote Peterson where he gets stung by big stinging insects? The one with the giant hornet, like that was terrifying. I once did a parody of Coyote Peterson's videos called Stung by a Scorp, where I took a Scorp from Skylanders and pretended to get stung by him, and I reenacted Coyote Peterson in a very overactive way. I don't want to shamelessly self-promote or anything, but you guys should definitely check that video out. I actually put quite a bit of work into it. Deadly Creatures for the Wii. I don't think I have. I just noticed that my battery percentage has gone down to below 20%, so maybe I'm gonna have to end it pretty soon, guys, because otherwise it's gonna like drain the whole thing. I'm not gonna make it all the way till the store opens. Wasn't really planning on going that far anyway. Hey, anyone else want to say anything to my viewers before I go, or not really? All right. So I think it's best I wrap it up now, guys, before the battery dies. Well, once Epic Games opens, wish me luck. Anything else you want to say first, or should I just wrap it up? Alright, I don't usually stream like this very often, but that was kind of fun, especially when I had other people nearby with interesting things to talk about. Alright, it's been about 40 minutes, so maybe it's a good time to wrap it up. Alright. So, Pookie Bear, Barney the Cacodemon, you guys want to say anything before I go? Alright, interesting idea.
Okay, who
Thank
wants
you,
coffee?
Pookie. I'm not really big on coffee.
I don't have cash. Actually, I have change. I think.
I'll buy, man.
I think I have change.
Don't worry about it. It's
Are you?
$2.
No, I think I have change.
So, okay, hang on. What kind do you want?
Alright,
Double.
well,
Whatever
Small
size
big
you're willing
man?
to buy me.
If it's okay, can I get a hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate?
um,
What a G. Holy shit. I'm
where are you getting it from?
Tim Hortons. You want some?
I'm not really a coffee person, but,
What do you want?
well, I feel a bit weird asking
I don't
other
care, man.
people for,
It's gonna cost you $20. What do you want?
would a can or bottle of root beer be okay?
Root beer?
Yes, please, thank you.
Good, thanks. Sure? Anybody else want coffee or something? Maybe? No? Good?
His hockey goalie for the professional hockey league goalie. He recently was in an accident involving a firework.
Alright, I think it's a good time to wrap it up now. Tell you what, I'll end it at the 42-minute mark. After all, 42 is the answer to life, universe, and everything, right? Alright, we got about 35 seconds. You guys want to say anything before we hit 42 minutes? Uh-oh, my battery's down to 10%, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to wrap it up at that point.
He's a goalie. That's like the biggest save.
Oh, that's a moth. What? That's a moth.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's fluttering. Please let there be no wasps. Alright, well guys, I think I've stuck here long enough. Well, thanks for tuning into the stream and wish me luck. See you next time. Hey?